Hey, this is Carl from NewSeptic.net, and I'm going to show you how you can use our QuickStart form to rapidly enter soil data into our system here. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and right now you can try NewSeptic for free. Just go ahead and sign up. If you're not signed up, go ahead and click this button. We really just request an email and a password, and that's really all you need to get going. So go ahead and click login. And here is the quick start form. Basically, to use the quick start, you're just going to type in a parcel ID or a street address. So I have actually a soil report that a builder had emailed me. And basically, here is the soil report, and it's a PDF, and it's standard soil report. It's got a cover page and two test hole details, and it has a map. So I know this builder wants the house to be in this region because he sent me a picture of that. And so I'm going to use test hole 3, but it says here test hole number 2 and 3 are representative of 1 and 4. So I guess I'm going to have to use number 4. So to go up to the soil report, and we'll check out the address is 4385 Good Road in Medina, Ohio, and the parcel ID is right there as well, PPN or permanent parcel number. So because this is a scanned document, it's kind of hard. I can't copy this because I can't get to the text. So what I'll do is just type out the full address because that's a little easier to remember than that parcel ID. So I'm going to type in 4385 Good Road, Medina, Ohio. And because this does search Google's national address listings, we will require the city and the state to be on the search as well. So just click the search button next. And this search can take a little bit because we are searching a national address list, and then we're searching a NewSeptic.net has a database um, full of parcel IDs. So we have parcel data. We have about 60% of Ohio's data right now. So this will come in handy for many different areas of the state. And it did find a parcel. So what it says is we did find parcel data for your input. Is this correct? And then it's showing a county of Medina, which is correct. And it's showing the owner name and the acreage and the road address and the central lat and long. So if we found information here, then that means that there is a parcel ID that they found. So you can just click yes to continue. And here, all you're doing is correcting any information. Say the owner's name changed. So it says correct any information here and enter soil information, which is up here. Enter soil conditions is the next step. So I'm going to remove Medina, Ohio, because of the street address, just so it looks good on the report later, and click enter soil conditions. This is the quick start form here, and what this form is, we've broken down the core information from the soil report. So you really have two options. You can use the quick start form, or you can click this blue button up here to enter the full soil information. So that's going to be additional test hole data, all the profile data. NewSeptic.net allows you to enter that. And at that point, what NewSeptic does is it'll generate the loading rates for you. But since this is a demo on the quick start form, I'm going to go ahead and check the soil report. And I think we said we are going to use test hole number 4. So let's check out the form. I know the builder had sent me info saying it's going to be a 3-bedroom, so I'll keep that as a 3-bedroom, which is what the default form setting is. And it looks like the percent slope, they gave a range of 2 to 5. So I'm just going to be conservative and just put a 3. And for the linear loading rate, it looks like they gave a loading rate down here of 2.3. So I'll go ahead and put a 2.3 there. And for the infiltration loading rate, the soil contractor here put for this greater than 30 milligrams per liter BOD. What that is it's a term common to people in the industry, but basically it's saying that this is septic tank effluent, and the less than 30 milligrams per liter BOD, that's just saying it's pre-treated effluent. So that's all that means. So he gave a 0.4 and a 0.6. So I'll go ahead and put 0.4 and a 0.6. And now we would enter the limiting conditions. So I'll check this out. So for this, you're just kind of focusing on this little box here. And they noted a 7. I just wanted to make a note here. I saw earlier that this contractor put a 6.5 and a 19.5. That's like a sub-centimeter decimal. We just go with the full decimal or the full inch, so we don't try and split those decimals. So if you could enter just the full number here. So it looked like per seasonal water table is a 7. So I'm going to hit per seasonal water. I'm going to say equals 7. And then it looks like the restrictive layer he noted was 22. And it looks like all the others are NA or greater than. So I'm just going to put equals 22. So at this point, the form is completed. We can click Get Options for Treatment. So what NewSeptic.net is doing right now is it's generating options for treatment for wastewater treatment systems for this property. And what we're doing is comparing the depths to limiting conditions. We're comparing the loading rates, and we're generating this list you see here of options of systems that you can put in. And we tell you here the system type, the area required, the depth credits required, if it's a valid option. We give you a rough cost estimate, and then you can click any one of these buttons here and move on in a 2-step process and actually print out a design plan. So at any point, you can go back and add additional soil details. You can add property details. Say that you find out that the owner's name changed. You can go back in here and click the property report and generate that data. Here we have a couple helpful mapping tools here. We have a county mapping tool. So these are all the local county websites that help you generate a map. So those are just kind of helpful links there. Then we have the NewSeptic mapping application, which we're building out. It's not fully completed yet, but really soon it'll be an easy way to generate mounds, spray systems, leaching trenches. And right now we have the ability to click on any one of these design plan buttons and go ahead and generate a plan. So anytime, if you have any questions, just go ahead and call or email us. If you don't find success using the QuickStart form, let us know. We'd like to improve it. So if you ever want to get back to your queue of all your projects, you can click the NewSeptic logo up top, and this will take you back to your queue. You can filter your queue by, if we want to see that property we just entered. So here we can see it's in our queue. We can click design and just agree to terms and conditions, and we can see we're back at this page. So this is a great way for septic contractors. If you're getting requests to do septic designs for a property, you can click here, get a rapid estimate on what the system is going to cost you. If we wanted to go ahead and just click through one of these, like for the mound system, you can just click design plan. It might take a second because Initially, when you load this up, it might take a little bit, but just be patient. It's calculating a lot of information at the same time. So here it's our general mound system parameters form. It's quite extensive, but what we do with this initial, every system is calculated to work for those conditions. So if you just click through to get design plan, I can show you how to download a materials estimate for this system. But this is, we can cover these in more future videos, more in-depth videos. But if you deselect all of these, you can get the title sheet, and what you can show is a list of materials for that system. So we just downloaded this, and this is the materials estimate here you see on the left, and it has all the aggregate required for that generic system. You can change any of this, change the tank details, but this is the general specs for the material estimates. So that's the NewSeptic QuickStart form. You can use this to rapidly check out properties. Say that we wanted to go ahead and get this property that we just entered out of our queue. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So 4385 Good Road. If I want to stick that in the archive, I just click the archive button and go ahead and archive it. And you can always reach your archive here um, on this little drop-down menu on your email. So that's it for using the Quick Start form. My name's Carl. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You can hit the contact button down here and give us a call or an email. Thanks a lot.